Academic text is defined as critical, objective, specialized texts that are written by experts or professionals in a given field using formal language. Also, are objective. This means that they are based on facts with solid basis. The emotions of the authors cannot be felt from text or materials. Genre means a type of art, literature, or music characterized by a specific form, content, and style. For example, literature has four main genres: poetry, drama, fiction, and non-fiction. The essay is a short literary composition on a particular theme or subject, usually in prose and generally analytic, speculative, or interpretative. A monograph is a specialist work of writing on a single subject or an aspect of a subject, often by a single author and usually on a scholarly subject. In library cataloging, monograph has a broader meaning, that of a non-serial publication complete in one volume or a finite number of volumes. Types of essays. A narrative essay is basically telling a story. They are mostly written in the first person, thus they initiate a better engagement by the reader. Descriptive essays paint a picture. The description should have a deep meaning. Descriptive essays should appeal to the emotions of the reader. Expository essays. These types of essays do not have much room for creativity as they are mostly based on facts and figures. A persuasive essay should be to convince the reader to accept his viewpoint without much questioning. A review text is to review or to give critique on a work of art or event. To review something you can do it in different ways. Sometimes you only need one word, few words, or many words. A complete review has a structure involving orientation, interpretative recount, evaluation, and evaluative summation.
What does plagiarism mean? Well, this means that it is the practice of using or copying someone else's idea or work and pretending that you thought of it or created it. It's also presenting someone else's work as if it were your own. In more than one occasion, you have probably done plagiarism, but you didn't even know. Some examples of this is using direct quotes without quotient marks, misrepresenting the author's ideas or main points, using someone else's ideas without citing them as such, using another person to rewrite, or edit your work, and using one piece from one work for one course that was actually from another course without the instructor's permission. We also have direct copying, which is something many people do. This is when we directly take another person's words. We do not change a single thing, we leave it as it is. We also have the example of copying and pasting, which is maybe the most common thing we do is find something in a site, just copy it and paste it as it is without citing who wrote it. We also have paraphrasing, which is taking ideas from a website or from another person and putting them into your own words. There are actually many ways to avoid plagiarism, such as citing, quoting, which means you have to put a quote exactly the way it appears because no one wants to be misquoted. Citing quotes. Citing a quote can be different than citing paraphrased material. This practice usually involves the addition of a page number or a paragraph number in the case of web content. Citing your own material. If some of the material you are using for your research paper was used by you in your current class or anywhere else, you must cite it yourself. And referencing. This is one of the most important ways to avoid plagiarism, which includes a reference page or a page of works cited at the end of your research paper. It is very important to take these steps and do it when we're doing a job or something, because if we do this, then we will avoid plagiarism.